If you look at the stats for Red Kettle Rumble, we had almost 6,000
views. This match is brought to you by J&R Collectibles Sports Memorabilia. Be sure to follow J&R Collectibles on Facebook to find out what memorabilia they have and to add it to your next collection. Our next match is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, weighing in at a mountain of tortas and a Mexican Coke, he wrestles out of Dodge City, Kansas. He is one half of Chocolate Violence and also the biggest lucha you've ever seen. Make some noise for Bruisedor Violencia.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as you probably heard Bobby Casey say, January 4th of this year, our beloved Angel de Paz was involved in an auto accident out in Dodge City. He had to go undergo at least 3 surgeries that I know of.
Well, now the question becomes, how does Bruisedor Violencia respond? I mean, when you've spent so much time in a tag team, it's hard to transition back into singles competition. It's a different kind of pacing, a different kind of cardio game that you have to be ready for, and just a different style of preparation. So I'm very interested to see how Bruisedor Violencia prepared for this matchup.
Now to kind of further clear up some of the information, involving Angel de Paz, he did lose his brother-in-law, Burnaby Rincon. And we here at HCW are sending our condolences to Amy and Julia Romero, and also the Rincon family for the loss of Burnaby. Burnaby had a baby 6 months ago, or a few months ago. I don't know if it's exactly 6 months ago, but it was a few months ago, last summer. And there are donations set up on Facebook for a meal train for the Rincon family, for Amy Romero, which is Angel's sister, and the new baby, to help with the expenses.
His opponent stands at 6 feet 4 inches tall by a weight of 330 pounds. He wrestles out of Ellis, Kansas. Everyone get on your feet and show some love for the Barefoot Brandon Cottonwood.
Angel has a GoFundMe.
Barefoot Brandon Cottonwood, a fan favorite here.
It's got to be a very interesting matchup. These two guys can bring the wood. Both of these guys. Brandon Cottonwood, a longtime veteran of HCW and the Kansas wrestling scene. Bruisedor Violencia, the same. Of course, he is half of Chocolate Violence along with Angel. They were the KWA Tag Team Champions last year for a good part of the year. Had a few different successful tag team title defenses. And with the news about Angel a few weeks ago, our hearts go out to Angel and his family. And we do wonder if we will ever see Chocolate Violence together again.
And is he do-si-doing with the referee right now?
Do-si-doing with the referee. Brandon is a down-home country boy to the core.
Well, Bruisedor Violencia is not here to play games, and, you know, he's obviously in a foul mood after the loss of his partner for, you know, we don't know what the recovery time is going to look like for that. So Bruisedor is out here to make a name for himself and show that he is not just a tag team wrestler.
Yeah, you know he's got to have Angel on his mind right now, being in that ring. And you know he's got to take out some frustration. Oh, Dickie Richards with the pop on Brandon Cottonwood out of nowhere. Yeah, I do not feel good for Brandon Cottonwood tonight.
No,
he's in a bad place right now. He's
in
the wrong place, wrong time.
This is a rough position to be in with the anger and frustration that Bruisedor Violencia has got to be feeling. You know, there's a lot of that being taken out on this man in the ring right now.
1 count for Bruisedor Violencia.
He's
As you can see, I mean, these guys dwarf the referee Mario Rivera. He is not a short man. These guys are two of the biggest ones we have, two of the biggest guys we have. Going for a roll-up.
Well, have been in the ring with Brandon Cottonwood a handful of times there. You know, with the Meat Madness matchup back last March, it was me, him, and Cannonball. And, I mean, he hits hard. He is a big guy, you know, it's not, and that's a huge splash.
Oh, wow, what a big splash.
Barefoot Brandon.
2, Gazebo. Oh, only got a 2 count.
But I've been in the ring with both of these men. I've wrestled Bruisedor one-on-one for our first show ever when we were up in Leavenworth, Kansas. And let me tell you, nobody has punched me in the face quite like Bruisedor Violencia did.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. If he did that to me, I'd be out like a light. I'd be gone. Bruisedor has Brandon Cottonwood in the corner. Very good in there to break him up.
And Bruisedor Violencia going for the vertical suplex.
Ooh, that's going to be a tall task. No pun intended.
Cottonwood trying to get the block there. Both men vying for position. Brandon Cottonwood with a huge suplex of his own.
Wow. Very nicely done by Brandon. 1, 2. Oh, Brandon's so close.
See, this is what I love about Brandon Cottonwood. Brandon Cottonwood has been in the Kansas wrestling scene for the better part of 10 years now. And he has gone through a huge transformation these last couple of years where he's really allowed his size and his agility with some of his maneuvers to take over more of his mindset. And it's opened up some opportunity for him to be a more fierce competitor in the ring.
He's definitely improved a lot since HCW started. He's come a long way.
Big man throwing a blow there. Bruisedor Violencia dropping another haymaker on Brandon Cottonwood, but Brandon Cottonwood looks unfazed.
Brandon Cottonwood he's rechanneling that energy that Bruce is giving him. Turning that around. Missed clothesline.
Brandon Cottonwood showing why he's a corn-fed meathead.
Belly to back suplex by Brandon Cottonwood. He's pulled off a couple of really nice suplexes against this big guy Bruisedor. Everybody stomp. Everybody stomp. Stomp and clap. There we go.
The do-si-do claparoo right there in the corner. You know, that is, the fans love it here.
1, 2. Still only a 2 count. I don't know. I've been debating whether I should really mention this or not, because we do talk about how Brandon has improved, but he still does not have a win in HCW.
Well, the Wheatfield Warrior is looking to get it here tonight.
Wheatfield Warrior, that was good. I like that. Uh-oh. Belly to back suplex and bruises.
But turned that suplex into more like a choke slam.
Wow.
Your winner by pinfall, Bruisedor Violencia.
Bruisedor Violencia getting a very impressive and very important victory for himself and the Empire against Barefoot Brandon Cottonwood. Doing a modified belly to back suplex. Turning it more into a slam.
If you look at that replay, when he took the suplex back, he pressed his hand down right into the solar plex of Brandon Cottonwood, knocking the wind out of him. What a smart veteran maneuver to get the 1, 2, 3.
Only the Empire, stronger than ever.
And again, friends and family watching here tonight, that match was brought to you by J&R Collectibles. You can find them on Facebook, Twitter, I believe Instagram as well, for all your merchandising needs.
They have some really cool collectibles, signed football, baseball, basketball cards, wrestling collectibles, all kinds of stuff. And don't forget, we mentioned this earlier, we are on Facebook.